I have been walking with this weight since before I can remember its first date. It'll shake the way I move and how I stand. I have carried it so long, it feels like land. But today I feel the strain of it at last. And I know that I was never meant to last. Oh, beneath the weight that only you were made to take, I am bringing it to you before I break. Carry this burden, Lord, carry this burden. Yeah, I was never meant to hold it on my own. Oh, carry this burden, please carry this burden. Yeah, take it from my shoulders, bring me home. You have shoulders broad enough, you have arms that never tire. Carry this burden, I surrender to your fire. Every morning I would wake and pick it up, like a habit I had made my daily cup. But you said, come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest and make it clearly, and know that you were built for lighter things, for worship and for joy and open wings. Lord, I let it go right now. I release it from my grip. Every worry, every heaviness, every anxious trip. Oh, into your hands I give it all. Every weight I've stored, this burden, you alone. There are rooms inside the struggle where I have not let a soul. There are battles I've been fighting that have never been made whole by another set of eyes or another set of hands. I've been soldiering in secret, hoping someone understands. I am not alone in this, even when the silence says I am. I am not alone in this. There is one who truly understands. Oh, he has walked through every shadow. He has felt the weight of human grief. I am not alone. I am not alone in this. He is here. He is here with me. Oh, and been turning it over in your mind. The same thought on the same road every time. You have analyzed it forward and behind, and the answer hasn't come, no matter how you try. There is only one thing left to do that you haven't fully given to the truth. Give it to the Lord. Give it to the Lord. Give it to the Lord. Hey, yeah. Every heavy thought you keep returning for. Hey, give it to the Lord. Lay it on the altar. Lay it on the altar. Let His peace replace the worry and the falter. To throw it with intention, not a gentle placing, but a declaration. Cast your cares upon Him, for He cares. He is not indifferent to the things you bear. So throw it hard and throw it far, right into the arms of who you are. So why do you carry what He's already taken? Everything you need. Yeah. He knows what it feels like to be tired. He knows what it's like when friends betray. He knows what it is to be rejected, to have everything be taken away. He was tempted in every single way that I am tempted on my hardest days. So when I come to Him with what I'm facing, He has already walked this very place. He walked this road before me. He has felt this kind of pain. He walked this road before me. And He is walking it again, right beside me, not behind me, not a God who watched from far away. He walked this road before me, and He walks with me today. Acquainted with grief, a man of sorrows carrying our need. He was not sheltered from the human storm. He walked through every dark that I have worn. So He is not a priest who cannot feel, but one who was made perfect through ordeal. He was hungry, He was weary, He wept at Lazarus' grave. Road with you. Abraham climbed the mountain with his son, not knowing how the story would be done. He laid the one he loved upon the stone and trusted God to handle what he couldn't own. And God provided in the very place where total trust met overwhelming grace. Lay it down at the altar, lay it down and do not falter. What you love, what you feel, what has cost you, every tear. You in the surrender. Lay it down, let the holy fire render every burden into blessing, every loss into a gain. Lay it down at the altar and walk away changed. The altar is the place where something dies so that something greater can arise. It is not a place of loss but transformation, where the human meets the God of restoration. So I bring my plans, my pain, my will, and lay them down and finally be still. Trust the one whose hands are never frozen from working on my behalf. Lay it down at last. Oh, yeah. There is a yoke that doesn't cut the skin, a burden that restores instead of wearing thin. He said, take my yoke and learn from me, for I am gentle and in me you'll find the key to rest that isn't found in doing less, but in the partnership of his yoke faithfulness. Your yoke is easy, your burden is light. You walk beside me through the darkest night. I trade my heavy yoke for yours today, and find that carrying becomes a different way. Yoke of rest, yeah. Yoke of rest. Bound to Jesus, I am true. A yoke was built for two to share the load. The stronger ox would guide along the road, and so he walks beside me in the field and takes the weight that I could never wield. Oh, the strength becomes the power that I need. He leads and I can follow where he leads. Come to me, he says, all who are tired, lay the burden down you've long admired, as if it were your strength and not your chain. My rest is not inactivity, but gain. For in the resting I am made more whole, and in the yoke of Jesus finds my soul. Simon of Cyrene had no choice that day. A stranger pulled him from the crowd to say, take this cross and carry it behind. The man who gave his life for all mankind. And in that moment Simon's life was changed by a burden shed that rearranged everything he thought he knew of God, the holy hidden in the common and the odd. We were never meant to carry this alone. There is a body and a family and a home where the burdens are divided into grace, where we carry one another's heavy weights. Shared cross. Community is part of what the cross was for. Shared cross. Two are stronger than what one can carry more. Bear one another's burdens so the law of Christ is fulfilled in what you saw. When the church becomes the hands and feet that lift the fallen back upon their feet, we embody what the cross declared, that no burden was ever meant to be unshared. Who is carrying beside you now? Who have you allowed inside the house of your pain and your process and your load? Let someone walk with you along the road, for iron sharpens iron, and weight shared becomes the proof that someone truly cared. Moses had his arms raised to the sky, holding up the battle as it raged nearby. But his arms grew heavy and began to fall, and Aaron and Hur came and held them all. The victory was only won because two people held up what one person was Too heavy to hold alone through the day. Too heavy for one, that's what the scriptures say. Too heavy for one. Too heavy for one. Too heavy for one. This burden was never meant to be carried alone. Too heavy for one, but lighter for two, and even more manageable when brought to you. Lord, you are the third cord in this strand. Take what is too heavy for my hands. Too heavy for one, but not too heavy for God. We live in a culture of the solo climb, where independence is the bottom line. But God designed us for the interwoven, where what is carried out is shared and spoken into community and grace and prayer. Too heavy for one, but lighter when we share. I lay pride aside and ask for help. I stop pretending I can do this by myself. There is no weakness in the honest need. There is only wisdom when we heed the design of God. For humankind, together we carry what we could not find strength to carry alone. Oh, yeah. When Elijah lay beneath the desert tree, burned out, giving up, too tired to see, an angel touched him, gave him bread and said, arise and eat, for the journey lies ahead. He didn't lecture him or push him on. He simply fed him and then he was gone. And came again a second time to say, the road is long, you need strength for the way. Let the angels help you when you're on the ground. They are ministering spirits sent around. God has given charge to them concerning you. Let the angels help in what you're going through. You are not too broken for heaven's care. Angelic aid is already there. Let the angels help you. You are not alone. They are carrying you to where you're going home. He gives his angels charge to guard your way, to lift you up so you won't lose your faith. They are not a myth or ancient fairy tale, but real and present, where the real meets frail. So when you feel that you are barely standing, know that heaven's help is always landing. Unseen but not absent, near but not seen. Angels are the servants of the King of Kings, sent to minister to those who are heirs of salvation. Let the angels help you. This is God's provision. I have run this race so long my legs have ached. I have given everything until I've shaken. But I look ahead and see the finish line, and the one who waits there keeps me just in time. He is not a taskmaster who drives. He is a father who restores and revives. Weary no more. Woo. Weary no more. When I lay this down at heaven's door, let us not grow weary in the good. Let us press in further than we could. For in due season we shall reap, if we don't give up and fall asleep. The harvest is already on its way. Weary no more, new day is today. What is left when everything has burned is not the end of everything I've learned. The ashes that remain upon the ground are not the final word, not the final sound. For there is one who specializes here in turning what is ruined into clear, in present beauty that the eye can see. The God of ashes trades them willingly. Trade my ashes for beauty. Oh yeah. Trade my mourning for oil of joy. Trade my spirit of heaviness for a garment, oh, that cannot be destroyed. God affords. Isaiah 61 was written for the broken, for the captive and the prisoner and the low, for the ones who sit in mourning and in ashes, for the ones whose fire has long since lost its glow. But the Spirit of the Lord is on the mission of exchanging what is ruined for the new. I bring him all the rubble of my story, every burning blackened piece of who I was, and he reaches down and lifts it with such glory, turns it into something I have never touched, more beautiful than what it was before, more purposeful than what the fire destroyed. Trade my ashes, Lord, for what you have in store. The everlasting arms are underneath, a foundation deeper than the ground beneath. When the floor gives way and nothing holds, there are arms that never tire, never fold. Underneath of everything are the arms that hold the whole world and bring safety to the one who lets them in. Come and rest, come and rest. Begin, rest in his arms, rest in his arms. There is nowhere safer from the storm. Still, this is rest and nothing else can fill. Not the rest of giving up the fight, but the rest of trusting in his might. Rest in his arms, rest in his arms. You are safe, you are loved, you are home. Like a shepherd carries on his shoulders the one lamb that was lost and now is found. Like a father running down the pathway toward the child returning to his ground. These are images of how he holds you, not from far away but close and near. Rest in his arms, he is holding you. There is nothing left to fear. Be still and know that he is God. Be still and know. Be still and know his arms are broad. Be still. Be still and let the striving cease. And let the striving cease. Be still and find his perfect peace. Oh, in the stillness he is speaking. In the rest he is revealed. Rest in his arms and there be healed. Underneath are the you are.